Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Uh-oh, you can see that. Good morning, Geminis. Welcome to your January general reading. This is not going to resonate with every Gemini out there. If it doesn't resonate, try your moon sign or try your rising sign, okay? Don't forget to subscribe. And let's get started. My Jimmy Jams. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Glad we have some modifiers in here. Good morning, moderators in here. Good morning, Lucky. Good morning. Let's get started. Okay, so Geminis, it looks like for some of you there was a departure or an abrupt departure of someone who you cared about a lot. You guys could not be speaking right now. You could just had a abrupt departure of a connection, and it was really painful with the Three of Swords here. It was really painful. It could have been over a third-party situation, but I feel like there was an abrupt departure or an end of something or end of a connection with someone who really meant a lot to you. And it could be, like I said, a third-party situation, or it could be a situation that just simply broke your heart. And I mean, broke your heart. And interestingly enough, with the Queen of Cups here, you guys still both love each other dearly, but neither one of you is telling the other how much the other really means to you. But I feel like some argument, disruption of a connection, departure of a friend happened. It tore you to pieces, broke both of your hearts. Both of you still care a lot about each other. You guys care about each other so much that deep in your hearts, you guys both know that this is a temporary break. Okay? Both of you guys know that the love that you have for each other is too strong for this. Thank you so much, Talita, for your $3.99. Both of you guys know that the love that you share is too strong for this to ever be permanent. But your overall energy is the star with the Four of Cups reversed. So yeah, both of you guys want a new start. You want to accept the offer because that will be wish fulfillment. So both of you guys wish for another opportunity to reconnect in this connection. And at the end of January, there may not be a full reconnection, not a full one, but I do feel like you will be healing. Okay, a healing of the relationship is taking place. See, you learned a lot from this connection. You got a lot of clarity. You learned a lot with the soul, with the soul searching card here, the Hermit. Also, some of you could be a guru in the spotlight, but in the serious spotlight with the sun there. Like you could be a fashion guru, you could be a model guru, you could be a psychic guru. Some of you are strongly in the public's eye, and you will continue to be in January. But anyway, so you learned a lot about yourself. You guys have been separated from someone who really made you happy, and it was very hard. But you learned, you got a lot of clarity now. Some of you have clarity on game. You know more about game. You know how much to give yourself. You know how much to keep back, how much to give, when should you give. Some of you gave too much here, and you overwhelmed the person. Okay? For others of you, I feel like this is over and you're not going to go back to it. For others of you, okay? It feels like for others of you, this is over. This is over and you're not going to go back to it. But I feel like somebody new is coming along. This could be somebody new who you've already been attached to, or this could be somebody completely new. But what I see is you departed from somebody. It really hurt. Both of you still love each other. Neither one of you feels like the departure is really permanent. There's a healing taking place. You could be meeting new people now. You could be meeting new people, but still not quite over this situation. I see you slowly healing. I see you slowly going from a known to an unknown place. You may have been forced to move on from a situation, okay? Now, some of you want to get back with this person here, all right? Because you were really happy in this situation with the Sun card here. They really made you happy, and there's been a separation here, and they really meant a lot to you. And this is somebody who you just want there to be more reciprocity in this situation. You want there to be a more give and take in this situation. You want there to be respect here, and it feels like there wasn't a give or take situation, or somebody just wasn't schooled on the art of love, and you didn't know how to pace yourself or how to leave room for mystery. So that happened. But now others of you, like, you're learning now. You're learning how to pace yourself. You got great clarity. You know maybe the ins and outs. So you're learning how to deal with the opposite sex or the same sex. Now, your person, because now some of you went into a no contact, all right? Some of you went to a straight no contact. And this no contact is making this person see you from a completely different angle. At first, like, they saw this from one angle and like they hated you, or you guys were mad at each other. But now that there's been a break of time, it's changed the way somebody is starting to feel. It doesn't hurt as much anymore, and people are not as hurt as they were. That's why I said, I think a relationship is going through a healing period. So if the person was like, I don't ever want to talk to you again, or maybe some shit like, nah, I'm mad at you. In other words, they're not as angry with you. The feelings are starting to mellow out. How many of you guys are on a no contact with your person? How many of you guys are on a no contact with your person? Okay. Okay. So, Jimmy Jams, some of you are feeling he's blocked. I am. Yeah. Well, they're learning their lesson. They're learning their lesson. Okay. And they're right. They're learning what not to do, and they're starting to look at the thing from a completely different perspective. They're starting to see their contributions and how their contributions could have contributed to the demise of the situation, because they realize that you really made them happy. Can you see that card? The Sun card? You really made them happy, and some of you even gave money to them, and they are wanting you back into their lives. And for some of you, they will return back into your life because you're married to the person, but you're just feeling left out in the cold, maybe from your significant other. But for the most part, the heart of the matter is the Four of Wands. So there is definitely something stable as far as home life, or romantically, in some of your lives. We have the Four of Wands with the Emperor. The Emperor gives structure and order to a connection. So some of you are moving towards a structured, ordered relationship that looks like it's committed to me, if you're not already in one. It looks like the Three of Swords with the Five of Cups is behind you. Great disappointment and extreme heartache and just absolute devastation is behind you in January. And what's in front of you is good business acumen. In fact, Your card, your life purpose card was career change. You're the third sign that got that. Your life purpose card is career change. And what it means is you're embarking upon a career that brings you the joy and abundance you desire and deserve. A lot of Geminis make good reporters, good researchers, good anything in communications. I see somebody playing tennis. So anyway, you're embarking upon a career that brings you the joy and abundance you desire and deserve. Some of you have new jobs. Some of you are trying to get a new job. Some of you are taking a passionate new start in a direction that's really going to give you peace of mind. All right. You're going in a direction that maybe you never been in before. You could be juggling two things, juggling two careers, juggling two people. Somebody could be juggling two people. Yeah, it's that motherfucker juggling two people. I know what's up. Oh, all right. Don't make me get up from this table. Y'all know I will get up from the table. All right. All right. Libra's juggling, you juggling, somebody juggling. I don't know who juggling. Some of you are juggling jobs. Some of you are juggling people. Some of you are going to juggle maybe a new job with the old job, or a business, maybe a job with a business, or maybe you're doing something new in your old business. But there's some type of new passionate start that you're taking as a result. And it's going to give you a lot of peace of mind. It's going to give you a peace of mind. And in January, I feel like you came out of a pretty rough batch, because you got cards like the Six of Swords and the Three of Swords. So it's like there was something that was very painful that you're healing from. You're getting clarity about the situation. You're learning game. You're getting schooled on it. And you came out on top, although it was very humiliating and embarrassing. You are moving towards strong business acumen. You might be making decisions this month with the King of Coins here. You might, if you have a business, you might make the decision to get a business checking account. You may make the decision to hire an accountant, do your taxes early. But I feel like in January, you're going to be taking strong business or making strong business decisions or financial decisions that's really going to put you in a strong place financially. And if you're not in a strong place financially, your oracle card says acting as if. Your oracle card is called acting as if, and it says, today I will try acting as if, a positive form of pretending. This is a good way to get past part of a problem or overcome fears and doubts. I will act as if the situation is already resolved and get on with my life. I will act as if the situation is already resolved and get on with my life. So if your finances are not where you want them to be, then I do feel that the cards are indicating that you need to act like they already are. So I feel like some of you are going to be in a really powerful business position, or you'll be dealing with a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. Or the energy of commitment comes around you very strong towards the end of January. Something that feels steady. There's going to be a more steady pace to a connection that could be casual now. And I feel like this is more than one energy is what I'm feeling here. And one energy, and you may be out on the outs and slowly recovering. And then another energy comes in and you guys move towards something that looks stable. That's what's in the cards for somebody. What's in the cards for somebody is your overall energy is the 5 of coins, in which you feel like maybe your needs are not being met in a relationship. There's something about the person that's in your life where you feel like your deep needs are not getting met. But at the heart of the matter, you're very committed to this person, or you can see yourself in a relationship with this person, and you guys get relationship cards very strongly. So if you're involved with someone, it's looking pretty good in the next couple of weeks. It looks like for whoever this reading is for, sorrow is behind you, a broken heart and broken expectations, and maybe a relationship that didn't take off or go where you wanted it or expected it to go. Being grievous over that is behind you, because what's in front of you is the Emperor with the King of Coins, which means you're moving to a solid place with your business. You're taking control of your life professionally. You're taking control of your life mentally, and you're taking control, and somebody is taking control of their relationship, and somebody is deciding that they want to be doing something more committed with you. That's for somebody. You could already be married and you guys are coming out of a rough patch now. Maybe you guys weren't speaking, or somebody was playing the silent war game with you. They weren't talking to you, or maybe you spoke up and now they are trying to punish you, or they were trying to punish you or something like that. And now you guys are going to be coming out of that rough patch. I saw the Strength card. And the Strength card to me talks about having people having the strength, the inner resolve necessarily to plow through a very difficult time. Somebody could have left you. You could have had a bad argument. There could have been a severance of ties, like I said, that really broke your heart. And now you're getting over it. You're getting stronger. You're moving to better ties. I see that mentally, just spirituality, as far as your spirituality is concerned, Geminis, I feel like, Geminis, they rule the central nervous system. So a lot of times they can be kind of nervous, and meditation really helps with that. But I feel like your nerves are not going to be bad in January at all. I don't feel like you're going to have bad nerves in January. In fact, I feel like your nerves are going to be just fine. I feel like there's going to be a lot of peace with your nerves, Gemini. Some of you could go to the water if you live by the water. Some of you could just be doing things that are going to improve yourself mentally. But I feel like most of you are going to be okay emotionally and mentally. You guys may decide to meditate more, journal more, do more self-care. And it's going to put you in a balanced place, a place where you feel calm, like you're in meditative, calm waters. Others of you are changing jobs or changing careers. You could be changing locations. You could be thinking about changing locations. That's what some of you are focusing on, moving. You could be moving locally or moving to another, with the World card here. You could be moving to another country or another state. But I definitely feel like a new job or a new career, some of you are embarking upon a career change, one that brings you a lot of joy. This is the same card that Libra and Scorpio got. Also, I got the Oracle cards. So some of you could be readers, right? And maybe you're starting a new YouTube channel, or you're going to be passionate about your Oracle readings or whatever. But I do feel like there will be a new passionate start on something that really makes you feel passion. And I feel like it's going to soothe your mind from all the bullshit that you've been going through. And like I said, some of you may be trying to have to juggle your job with this new passionate thing, but something has ended, and now you're trying to fill up your life with things that nurture you. Like I feel a wounding. I feel sadness is what I feel. But I feel like, you're like slowly rising up from a broken situation that really broke your heart, and you're healing and moving towards making decisions for yourself that's going to empower you, that you're going to be investing in yourself in a way that a year from now, you could be full time in your passion. You could have that business up and popping in a year from now. I just see you making really good choices, and you're going to be juggling things, juggling people with your career, juggling your career with relocating. And by the end of the month, you're at the 10 of Cups. So that's real good, Gemini. I don't feel like you're going to be in this place of hurting anymore. You see, and I feel like, well, I'm happy that you're healed now, but this is just not a reading for you. It's for a whole bunch of people who are not healed now, that they're still going through the healing process. So I see some of you going through a healing process. And I see that at the end of the month, you get the 10 Cups. And that's a happy family life, maybe a connection that moves to a higher level of a commitment. And if you're already in a deep commitment, this could represent somebody, you and your spouse, getting reconnected with each other again, Geminis. Now, if you've been losing your temper, or if you've been losing your temper, I feel like by the end of the month, you're going to be cool with that again. Now, let me read you your oracle card. It's called Golden Memories. This might spook some people out. I hope this doesn't spook you, okay? It's called Golden Memories. So if it spooks you out, come back in 5 minutes, okay? Someone is thinking fondly of you at this very moment. Someone is reflecting on golden memories of precious moments spent with you. He or she is someone dear to you who has passed on into the spirit world. They want you to know that all is well, and neither time nor space can separate that which is united through love. So that was really weird. I've never drawn that oracle before, but somebody who has moved on to the spirit world wants you to know, Geminis, that they're thinking very fondly of you at this moment. They're reflecting on precious moments spent together. I feel like crying. And this person is someone dear to you who has passed into the world of the spirit, and they want you to know that all is well, and don't worry about them. And they want you to know that neither time nor space can separate the love that they have for you. Okay? Okay. Now, Geminis, let's take a look at money, shall we? Let's take a look at our money situation. All right. Let's take a look at money for Geminis. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, darling. Thank you, darling. All right, Jimmy Jams, Jimmy Jams. Hey, Jimmy Jams. All right, let's look at your finances for January, Jimmy Jams. Wow, overall energy is a Page of Pentacles. So money's coming in. Good news regarding finances too. Money is going to be coming in from a very secure place. Some of you are going to get jobs. If you went on job interviews, you're going to get called out on an interview, and they will make an offer to you, okay? You may not like the money that they offer you, but it's going to be a way in. I see consistent job for someone. I see health benefits. And it may not be where you're trying to be ultimately, but I definitely feel like there's going to be good news. There may be good news regarding money through a new avenue too, something that you hadn't thought about before. I definitely feel, thank you so much, Demita, for your $9.99. Appreciate it, appreciate it. I feel like many of you are going to be having multiple streams of income in January, or January. Yeah, some of you could be building a house, or you just moved into a house. You could be thinking about buying a house. Some of you could be moving in with family to save money. But I feel like a lot of you are communicators. Maybe you get paid to communicate with other people, but I feel like you're going to be using a lot of resources to get paid for you. There is an end of a relationship here, or something ended. It could have been a job that ended, a relationship that ended, but an ending has caused you to feel a little emotionally wounded. Of some kind, and you haven't really been able to concentrate like you want to concentrate. You left you want to leave something behind that's not meaningful. And the answer is the Six of Wands. Okay, let me look at this and clarify this regarding your finances. I feel like you guys are going to be better. The days in which you didn't know what was in your checking account are over. All right. You guys, it's like maybe for the New Year's, you've made some type of New Year commitment that you were going to stay on top of your finances, because I feel victory regarding your finances in January. This is Jupiter and Leo, so there's a lot of expansion. Some of you will actually do your taxes in January too, because like you're ahead of the game. But what I see for your finances is multiple streams of income in January, right? You're still going to be kind of getting over this loss or over this situation, healing. So it's going to be affecting you just a little bit, make your energy a little low, maybe. But I see victory for you in regards to your finances, because you're paying attention to your finances. Some of you are really going to be paying attention to your finances, and you're going to create a budget, because the Page of Pentacles has a budget. He's royalty. He knows better to not have a budget. So you may create a spending plan, right? And I see you being very victorious in January. So some of you may have saving goals that you meet in January for your finances. Okay, let's take a look at your health real fast, Jimmy Jams. So I see multiple streams of income for you. Something new might be coming in, right? And I feel like it's going to be really good for you. And it's going to be a great distraction from what's going on in your life emotionally right now. But in January, you're going to be it ends with the 10 of Cups. So I feel like you're going to be in a much stronger place emotionally. Okay. Yeah. Definitely. Let's look at your health. All right, what do we have? Oh, the 10 of Cups again. Wow. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of family, and some of you have good health, and I feel like there's going to be a lot of emotional support, right? A lot of family and friends, people who are like chicken soup for the soul that's around you. Wow, the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you are, again, a new way of making money. Some new way of making money is going to happen. But I do see you guys getting a tooth extracted, or something is going to be extracted, and it's going to be very good for you. Yeah, somebody's going to the doctor. Something is going to be extracted. There could have been an abortion here too, or something. Somebody could be pregnant. But see, the Knight of Wands is above the pregnancy. So either you got pregnant fast, or somebody's getting rid of a pregnancy. I hope that's not the case, but I doubt it, because the cards look too positive. These cards are too positive for that to be the case. But let's just check out here what's going on with your health. Your health looks good, Geminis. I feel like forever who this is for, I see a perfect bill of health. I feel like you need to exercise more, maybe get out the house some more, and take the steps necessary to eat right and to balance, eat a balanced meal. And it looks like you have nothing to worry about. And the only thing they're telling you to do is meditate. All right. All right, so what do we have for love? Because that situation earlier that we talked about, that could be for anybody. we're going to take a look at how your person is viewing you, Jimmy Jams. My Jimmy Jams. Let's see what we have. Jimmy Jams. Let's see what we have. All right. Geminis, I feel like there is somebody who loves you very deeply, or someone who you could be falling in love with. I see this person is emotionally open. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, it could be anybody. But I feel like some of you could be going to therapy in January. But I feel like for the most part, you're going to be with somebody that you're going to be investing in maybe for the rest of the year. Some of you, somebody is coming into your life and you'll be investing in this relationship for the rest of the year. So I see something new happening. If you're not already in a relationship, if you're in a relationship, I see you guys being with each other. If you're not in a relationship, within 30 days, because this is the moon, this is ruled by the moon, and a woman's cycle is 28 days. It's another one of my Cancer cards too. So within 28 days, maybe you'll meet somebody and you guys are going to be investing in each other. I do feel like somebody is spying on you, okay? And they're watching your every move. They're trying to gather information about you. Maybe because you guys are not speaking now. Wow. Yeah, somebody's very interested. This is somebody who's in your life now. 10 of coins. Some of you are definitely married, but some of you are somebody's very interested in having something long-term with you. You could be looking back at somebody from your past. You see how the Page of Swords is looking back? You could be interested in looking at somebody from your past, but there's somebody else who is very interested in building a present with you. And I feel that the energy that's coming near you, this King of Coins is coming in your life. They're coming wanting to build something that lasts. So the energy that's coming towards you is coming towards you with a long-term committed relationship. That's what's coming towards you. But I feel like you might still be focused on somebody from your past, or maybe they're still focused on somebody from their past. I see secrets, things that have not been revealed, but I also feel like you have some very strong feelings about or emotions about the past. But it looks like it's over. Something is over. Some cycle has ended. And now you're just going through the motions of letting it go, letting it die. And I feel like you really miss this person a lot. But I don't feel like your needs were getting met in that relationship at all. And I feel like you're clear about that. You're going to gain clarity again. You're going to gain clarity that's going to keep you able to, really have a good perspective on what was really happening in this relationship. You're going to get the clarity that you need. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody was more committed than the other person here. But somebody new is coming along who's going to want to offer you commitment. But you guys will start off as friends. And then this other person will come back wanting to resurrect this relationship through heart-to-heart communication, because they feel like the reason that you guys stopped communicating was ridiculous. Like they made a judgment against why you guys stopped communicating. And they want to come back to communicate to you. And they are going to come back too. They're going to take proactive measures to come back to communicate because they want to hold on to you with the 4 of coins here. So somebody, like, it feels over, right? But then it feels like with time, it feels different. Like, you know, like it doesn't feel as over when I'm in this energy, the future energy of time. It doesn't feel as over. You know what I mean? Thank you so much, Mina Bo. So yeah, it does look like somebody is going to return to revitalize this connection. And then you guys are going to decide that you don't want to be without each other, whether it's a friendship or it's a connection. But if you were to let this go, somebody new is trying to come in. So let's see how your person views you, Gemini. Yeah, you wanted something that was more reciprocal. You wanted somebody that could give more than what this person was given. And I feel like you guys have changed a lot and you've grown so much. You know more about game. You know about how to give, how to receive, when to pull back. You know how to play chess a little bit better now. And but I feel like you're going to get this person back. Some of you, this is your husband, or this is a major relationship and you guys just had a little bit of an argument here. Others of you, somebody is gone and you'll be focusing on somebody new. And it looks like it could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or somebody from the past, but I don't really see somebody from the past. All right, how is your person viewing you, Gemini? How is Gemini's person viewing them? I don't know if you would go back to this person with how much hurt that I see here. All right, Jim Jams, how is your person viewing you? Well, they feel like they've been hurt by you, but they still want to fight for this connection. They feel wounded. They also feel like you want to fight for this connection. They know that you love them. That's how they feel. They know that you love them, right? But I feel like this person with the 9 of Wands there, they still want to fight for this connection. Even if they're not contacting you, they in their heart, they still want to fight for this connection. 6 of Swords, they're starting to feel better about you than they did before. Like, yeah, they're moving on, but while they're moving on, they're starting to feel better about the situation. Their thoughts are not as violent or as negative as they used to be about you. Like they're starting to let their walls down and they're starting to look at you from another angle and another perspective. And they're not looking at you as the bad guy anymore. In fact, the 10 of Cups, they want you to call them. They want you to contact them. They may be coming towards where you are and scheduling something to come near where you are. They could be trying to move near you. They could be trying to be near you, move near you. But how they are viewing you is as somebody who is a part of their family or somebody who they want to have a higher level of commitment with. But the card just dropped. So this could have been how they, let's clarify that. So they're viewing you as somebody as the 10 of Cups, as somebody that makes them really happy, who they want a higher level of commitment or connection with. And the 6 of Swords is moving in the direction towards the Ten of Cups, not away from the Ten of Cups. So they want to move to a better place in a relationship with you. They want to be on better terms. Yeah. They want to be on better terms with you because they want you to stay in their life. Yeah. Victory. They want to have victory with you. They want to be on better terms with you, and they're starting to feel better about you. And they have some really, oh, there's the moon. You guys can't see it, huh? We have the Six of Swords with the Ten of Cups with the moon. So, they're having some dark nights of the soul regarding this connection, Geminis. And Jimmy Jams, they really miss you terribly. And they wish that they could talk to you because I feel like crying. Sometimes they just burst out in tears and they start to cry, especially if this is someone that had water in their chart. Because I see water, water everywhere. I see water, 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 water on the boat, water with the Ten of Cups, and water with the Cancer Pisces card. And they're having some pretty strong emotions about you not being in their lives because they really cared a lot about you. And it's not an ego game here either. I feel like this person sincerely, from the bottom of their heart, without playing any games, truly misses you. And it hurts their heart deeply for you to not be in their lives and for you guys to be. Thank you, Miss Colin. Thank you. So these are the cards again. Okay. And it's hurting them very deeply to not have you in their lives because they consider you family, because they consider you one of them. They consider you a dear person, someone very dear to them. Okay. And they feel devastated. Ugh. Oh, they feel devastated. Just devastated. A lot of strong emotions. They feel very lost without this connection. They talk to God about it. They don't know what to do. They feel very, very, very lonely without you. And nobody is able to take your place. Nobody. Your person feels like nobody can take your place. That's how they feel. So Jimmy Jams, we are going to finish this at my website. We'll see, take a look and see if your person is messing with anybody else right now. We're going to take a look at how are they feeling about you, right? Well, how are they really feeling? Do they want to talk to you now? What are they going to be doing? Are they going to be calling you soon? Or do you guys just need some time and things? And what's next for the two of you? I'm going to answer those questions and more at my website and at Vimeo. So I'll be back with the extension in 30 minutes. Geminis, that was some conclusion. Wow. I had to get out of that energy because it was so painful. Both of you guys are just hurting. Don't think that you weren't missed. Nobody's coming from this place. Nobody is coming from that place. Everybody's coming from a place of, wow, this really hurts. It hurts deeply. So I'm going to finish this reading at Vimeo and at my website. And I hope you enjoyed your January 2020 general reading. We did talk about love a lot, but we talked about career. We talked about health. We talked about finances. We talked about your mental state. We talked about that. And we also talked about love. Okay. All right, Jimmy Jams. God bless you. Everybody tell me bye, because I'll say bye, sunshine. All right. See you later. Thank you.